So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A man I like to watch, Morgan Schneiderlin. Someone who fully understands the demands of that central midfield role and can mix his game accordingly. He's competitive off the ball, very tidy on it, and he'll probe further forward as well.
Okay, interesting. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Has gone out. Looks to bypass the midfield. Dinks one in. And it's Neymar. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's broken loose. Get a throw in. Busquets. Where to from here? Firmly met. Iniesta! Was a matter of inches.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Smalling. Barcelona applying all the early pressure.
Well, it's been a very purposeful start. I can add powerful too. They've set about their task with terrific energy.
Aimed long and direct. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez with the cross. Martial pumps it upfield. Rakitic battles to win it back. And it's Neymar. It's a loose ball. Jordi Alba crosses it. No, that's not going to find its target. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Now it's Neymar. Caught offside that time.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Blind. Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, good interception. Now the pass. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Jordi Alba is on a run down the left wing. Is it in? It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Great leap! Goal! Barcelona! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Juan Mata crosses it in low. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Neymar. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's come loose. Iniesta. Iniesta is fouled. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
That was travelling. Marcos Rojo, spoon forward. Rashford. Blind tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Martial passes it through. And he's made certain that won't get through. Mascherano. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Luis Suarez. Rashford takes control of it and he's on the move. Barcelona saved by a gutsy tackle. He had to get it right.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Who's going to make this theirs? There's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona are in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Rooney pumps it into the area. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, you can't fault his movement and the way he worked the chance, but maybe he lost a bit of accuracy in trying to put too much power into the header then.
Schweinsteiger. Valencia plays it out to the wing. And it's Martial. Messi. Plotting from out on the right-hand side. Sergio Busquets. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Good clearance and very necessary. Daniel Alves. Rakitic. Sergio Busquets. Well won, that's good play. A chance! Has a pop! He's got away with one there. Up to meet it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Out to the left it goes. Daniel Alves does well to read it and intercepts. Aimed long and direct. Valencia plays a clever pass. Sergio Busquets.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Shot at goal! And the ball's come out! And it's Jordi Alba. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, taken with style! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
De Gea perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Schweinsteiger goes long and forward. Sergio Busquets. Messi. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Wonderful quick feet. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Juan Mata. And it's Busquets. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Blint. Rashford plays it into the channel. Memphis Depay goes for the cross, harmlessly behind. Spoon forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Rashford needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
He's off on a marauding run. Luis Suarez. They found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Iniesta. And it's Luis Suarez. Schneiderlin pumps it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. Oh, glorious footwork! Iniesta. Spoon forward. Rashford. He's away! And now they can launch a counter. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Danger averted for now. Busquets. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula,